This is the new Eufy Security Wall Light Cam. It's multiple colors, has incredible motion detection, and provides an incredible image both during the day and at night. Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So a quick big thanks to Eufy for sponsoring this video and sending across their new wall light camera. Now I'm really excited about taking a look at this because it will already hook into my other security cameras from Eufy and it will form part of that Eufy ecosystem. But this can work completely independently. You don't need to have additional equipment for this to work fine. Now this is a wired camera, so you will need to have this wired in. If you're not 100% sure about doing that, then make sure you get a professional too. Now this is super customizable. Not only do you get the 23-degree tilt of the camera pointing down, but you're also able to spin the lights around to make sure that everything that you want lit up is lit up. Now in the box you've got everything that you need in order to get this installed, and it took me around 15 minutes from start to finish. It really is very simple. There's a super handy quick start guide, but there's also a video which I'll show you later. You need to download the app and follow the on-screen instructions. Setup takes just a couple of minutes and then you're ready to go on to the next stage, which is installing the main camera. Now it's time to set up the camera and install it in the wall. Again, there's some very simple guides to follow and there is that video which I'll show you in just a second. Now the key to this is make sure you take your time. If you're not confident, then get a professional to do it. It does involve electrics, so make sure you're very careful. Now for me, I found this very straightforward to do. I just extended my electrical cable, drilled a hole through the wall and then fitted the backplate, which was very simple to do. Now, depending on where you live in the world, you may have different color electrical cables, but again, the video and the guide goes through all of that and tells you exactly which wire needs to be installed in which hole. Obviously, during this stage, the mains electric is off and it's only once you're fully connected that you can then turn it on. Now fix the actual light into position and then screw up using the 2 screws either side. Now you're ready to go and you can install the light and you can position the lights in the direction that you want. It really is very flexible and it gives you lots of different lighting options. Now I do have to say that the Eufy app is one of the best that I've seen, and the first thing that I always do is set the motion zones. Now this is so that you're not getting false readings. Now as you can see, you can position your grid to cover exactly the areas that you want to cover, so that if somebody walked past outside of the property, for instance, it's not going to keep on going off. But if anyone walks down the path either side, then it will go. And to give you an example, both of those paths are covered, and as soon as someone comes in actual fact 3 seconds before the detection picks in, it will automatically re-record or go back 3 seconds so that you're actually getting motion before it even detects it. At night, when motion is detected, the light will automatically come on, which is really handy for visitors coming to the property, but it's also very handy if you're coming home late at night and you need to be able to get your key in the door. The wall light camera gives you lots of different lighting options, from just a standard daily lighting to different scene effects and to different colors. There's also different scenes that you can apply, whether that be rotating through different colors of blue or a warm gradient to a let's party, and I'll show you that a little bit later. A couple of the features that I really like are the sunset to sunrise. That's where you can have the light automatically coming on when it gets dark and then going off again when it gets light, or what I prefer is adding a schedule. I don't really want it on all through the night, so I've chosen to set mine coming on at 5:30 when it starts to get dark here at the moment, and then going off around 11 o'clock. Now as it gets darker later on in the year, I can readjust that. Now I'm not going to bore you with every detail of the app because as you can see from this screen, there are many different settings. A couple of things that I really like is the fact that the speaker on this is really good. I have mine set to medium and I find that's fine. You can choose what type of notifications that you get, and when you go in to look at the actual camera, this is almost like the home screen of the camera, and options here include turning on the light manually, recording what you're seeing, taking a screenshot, speaking to the person, setting an alarm, and other things also. So there's plenty for you to do. You can then go from here into the settings, or you can go back to the main hub of your Eufy system. So I mentioned at the start I have got a couple of other Eufy cameras, and they're listed there below the wall light cam, as you can see, and you get lots of information about those. I definitely recommend getting the Eufy home base. This gives you a massive amount of local storage, and also you get the Bionic Mind AI with face management and lots of other top features. To look through the events that the wall light cam has picked, then just go to the day in question and then select the event time. You'll get the event automatically playing on your screen. Here you can pause, you can save and download, or you can share it directly. You can even zoom in to get a clearer picture, and even when you do zoom, you can then press play just to try and get an even better picture. Remember, this is 2K, so the detail here is absolutely fantastic, and so you shouldn't really miss anything at all. Do you remember when cameras were black and white and blurry and you could barely make out anybody? Look at the difference in the detail of this. Absolutely incredible. Okay, next I'm going to show you the speaker on this device. Now bear in mind that it was quite a windy day, so I'm getting a bit of wind noise from my camera that I recorded it from, but this is how it sounds.
This is how the speaker sounds from around 1 meter away.
And if you do detect some suspicious activity, then you can sound the alarm. And as you can see in the top left, the lights will flash on the device as well. Brilliant. Nighttime recording on the Eufy wall light cam is fantastic as well. On the left, we've got the infrared. This is with the light off, so you're getting that black and white image, but again, it's still very clear. And on the right, it's with the light on, and you're getting that smart color night vision, which is just brilliant and super crystal clear. So whichever way you go, it looks absolutely brilliant. Now I gave you a little glimpse of the different lighting options right at the very start, but basically you can choose pretty much any light that you want to have as a main color. I think I prefer maybe more of an ambient light, so you've got the multiple color choices, and then there's various ambient lighting as well. Now this will also give you different levels of brightness, and I'll show you that in just a second. But if you want a warm light, you can have that. If you want a more cooler light, and if you want different scenes, you can have it rotating through different colors, or you can have it like a party mode, which is what this one is now. Now the brightness is up to 1200 lumens, which is incredibly bright, but you do get dimming options as well, so if you just wanted a subtle light, you can actually do that, and it's perfect. This will withstand pretty much most weathers. It's built to withstand freezing cold winters, heavy downpours, and also hot summers. Now, a couple of other key points is the fact that there are no fees with this camera. The wall light cam has up to 4 GB of built-in storage, so there's plenty there, and you can delete different events. If you do want more storage, then you can get the Homebase 3. That feature will launch in the next few months after launch. And having built-in Alexa and Google Assistant means that you can see what's going on other devices as well, and you can talk to them with compatible devices. So again, very smart indeed. So my friends, I can definitely recommend the wall light cam. It's a fantastic device which gives you peace of mind security and is very smart too. So check out the link in the description, and that will give you a lot more information. Any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer them. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. I look forward to seeing you on the next.